Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. As you can see from the title, it is my weekly weigh-in update on my Mounjaro journey, and this is for week 40. Sorry about the background going on here, but as you can see, we are mid-packing for our hopeful house move. It's all just been a bit stressful and traumatic. We're just currently still waiting for one bit of legal paperwork to be approved and everything, so it's just anyway, yeah, it is what it is. So this is the situation we're dealing with, but I still wanted to touch base today. It was my weigh-in this morning, so yeah, I'm just trying really hard to be consistent with my weekly weigh-in updates. It helps me stay focused, but I know lots of you as well are following along on my journey, so I really appreciate that so much. If you are new, hiya, I'm Marcy and I'm 53, and I started Mounjaro, started Mounjaro on the 21st of May 2024. Since then, I have lost over 50 pounds, and I reached my target weight a couple of weeks ago. So this is week 40 of my journey, but week 2 results, my second week weigh-in following maintenance, well, during maintenance if you like. Yeah, so maintenance week 2, full journey week 40. So yeah, it's been going so well. Let me tell you a little bit about my starting weight and things like that, just as a reminder. I'll pop in a little picture as well of what I look like at the beginning. This is me now. But yeah, I started off at 13 stone, 12.8 pounds. For those of you not in the UK who wonder what stones are, a stone is basically 14 pounds. So if something's 1.5 stone, it's your 14 plus your 7, so it's 21 pounds. But yes, I was 13 stone, 12.8, which is 194.8 pounds, 88.36 kilos, and my BMI was 32.4. I am 5'5" tall, which is 165 centimeters. Now I've got loads of videos here. I've documented my whole weight loss journey, actually pre-Mounjaro, so there's loads of Weight Watchers and Slimming World and everything else. But I have shared my whole journey on Mounjaro from starting it. So I've got a massive sort of like back catalogue, as it were, of videos. I have got a couple of main playlists. So do go check those out. But in there, you'll find daily vlogs where I share all the food that I'm eating, just day-to-day life, how I'm getting on, any side effects and things like that, and just chit-chat and tips and everything. Then I've got my weekly weigh-ins like this one, where we obviously check out like the number on the scales, and I use RENPHO smart scales, so we look at the metrics from that. And then I also have monthly like motivational updates as well, where it's about how we're feeling, the differences we're seeing in our bodies, trying on clothes, taking measurements, just all the other things apart from just what the scales say. So hopefully there'll be a bit of something for everybody. Plus I've got loads of other types of content as well on my channel. It's not just about weight loss, it's a whole mishmash of beauty and crafting and holidays and blooming all sorts, allotments even. So yeah, I have been on it for 40 weeks now. The pens that I've taken, so here in the UK, we're on the, so it's Mounjaro, it's the quick pen, which is a multi-dose pen. So there are 4 doses, 4 official doses in each pen. I have used 1 pen at 2.5 milligrams, 1 pen at 5 milligrams, 3 pens at 7.5 milligrams, 3 pens at 10 milligrams, 1 12.5 milligram pen, sorry. And then I am now working back down the doses in my maintenance, and I am currently on 10 milligrams. Injection days are Mondays, weigh days are Tuesdays. I think that's pretty much covered it. Like I have got a maintenance video, like my plans for maintenance. I have got a video for that. I'll maybe link that down below if I remember. But if not, please do check my playlist and things. It's just on there, not that long ago. But yeah, I'm working on, my plans are just to sort of, to navigate maintenance. I'm just going to be working back down through the doses whilst monitoring my weight, food noise, all that kind of thing, just to see if, number one, if I just find a happy place on the injections, or if I'm able to come off it. I've got no idea. If I stay on them forever, that's fine. If I come off them, that's fine. I've got no hard and fast plans as yet. Just going to take it as it comes and see how we go. I track my food using the NUTRACHECK app, which is absolutely fabulous. I've got a link for that down below as well. It's really great. It's got a good UK database on it as well. I use the RENPHO scales. Is there anything else you need to know? I still log my weight on the MyFitnessPal app as well, purely because it lets me have the percentage of body weight lost as well. So kind of like adding that little statistic in too. So yeah, this past week has been an okay week actually, apart from like all the added stress with my house sale. So apart from that, I've actually felt really well on my Mounjaro this week on the 10 milligrams. I do like 10 milligrams. I think, have I been hungrier? I'm not sure if I've been hungrier, but I'm definitely consuming. No, I probably have. Or is it just that I'm able to eat better volumes of food? I don't know, but my calorie intake has increased this week. I'll be talking through that in a minute. So yeah, I've increased my calories. Not really had any side effects particularly, apart from randomly. So obviously I inject on a Monday. On Sunday night, I at bedtime as well, all of a sudden I had that, you know, you get that really strong feeling of suppression where you just feel very, very full. I just felt uncomfortably full, despite there was no reason for me to feel uncomfortably full, but I just felt very, very full and uncomfortable for a few hours, and so much that I actually got back up from bed and came downstairs and I sat up for a couple of hours whilst it sort of passed off a bit. But yeah, I just felt stuffed. So, but I just thought it was really weird that like on the last day, when my sort of levels should be sort of fairly low before injecting the next day. So I just thought that was a bit odd, so I'd mention that. And other than that, everything else has been really okay, nothing to mention. So I haven't been in the gym this week. I think, to be honest now, gym has is going to be on hold until I get moved. But obviously I'm very busy with packing and lifting it. I'm doing all sorts of things, bending down, you know, to fill boxes up, lifting them about and all the rest of it. So I'm being very, very active that way. So I'm cutting myself a bit of slack this week. So nutritionally wise, I'll do a little bit here so you can see my NUTRACHECK app. But what I like to do is you can log on. So you log all your food that you're eating, so you can look at what your daily totals are, but then you can also check out what your weekly averages are, and then your 4 weekly averages, which I find really useful. And I prefer to look at like my rolling 7-day average as a guide, rather than focusing on one individual day. So that way, if you do have a day when you go out and you maybe consume a little bit more, if you're looking at it over the whole week, that's what you need to be doing. Your body, you know, it balances out. So I use the weekly average just so it takes away any guilt or any concerns or worries, and as long as I'm hitting my target over the week, I'm really, really happy. So my averages for this past 7 days, I've averaged at 1,754 calories. So I've really increased my calories this week, and it's not been a conscious thing. It's I think it's just how it's worked out. I've only eaten out once this week, and that was a pretty low calorie meal. I had like fillet steak, and vegetables, so that wasn't bad. So yeah, but my calories are definitely higher. I've had a bit more bread this week, or like bread type products, more carbs. I'm not on a low carb diet. I don't believe in them. Our bodies need fuel, and we need carbohydrates to function properly. So yeah, I've had 1,754 calories. Carbs this week have been 190 grams averaging. My protein has been 80 grams typically per day, which is good. And my fiber was 16.5, which is kind of like average for me. So I do work out my protein grams per kilogram of body weight, and I aim for a minimum of 1 gram per kilo, but actually what I kind of focus on, I want to be hitting 1.2 grams of protein for every kilo of my body weight. And this week I've hit 1.24 grams per kilo, so I'm really, really happy with my protein. So that is brilliant. Let's get on to my results for today. I'm going to do a screen share with you, so I'll do a split screen. This will be my sorry, my wash machine's spinning. This is my RENPHO app, so you'll be able to have a look at all my results here. Let me just start my screen recording now. And there we go. Fantastic. So let me give you my results this week. So I got on the scales this morning. So bearing in mind, I've increased my calories. I'm on a lower dose than what I was a couple of weeks ago. I just think this is so interesting because I got on the scales. Well, last week I weighed 10 stone, 3.3 pounds, 143.3 pounds, 64.99 kilos. Today I got on scales and I now weigh 10 stone, 2.6 pounds. So that means I have lost again in maintenance. So I've lost 0.7 pounds this week. So my weight, 10 stone, 2.6, which is 142.6 pounds, 64.68 kilos. My BMI is 23.8 and I've lost a total of 26.8% of my starting body weight. How crazy. Total weight loss to date now is I've lost 3 stone, 10.2 pounds since the start of my journey in May, which is 52.2 pounds, which is 23.7 kilos. In the 2 weeks of maintenance, I've lost 1 pound over the 2 weeks since I've reduced my dose and increased my calories. And last week as well, I've increased my calories to 1,633. So, and again, so they're up by over another 100 calories this week as well. So, and I'm still losing weight. So I think that's really interesting. If I can hit about 1,800 calories a day, I'm going to be really, really happy. Obviously, I'm going to be keeping an eye on that situation. I don't want to be losing too much more weight, and I'm really happy as I am, if I'm honest. I'm going to be focusing more on body composition, which I think in all honesty is going to be a little bit more once I move, but I'm going to just keep maintaining my good protein intake for now, and I think if I keep doing that, then that's really good. So let's have a little look at the RENPHO app. So yeah, as you can see here, we can compare it. This is going to be comparing to my last week's weigh-in. So as we scroll down here, it says we can look at the body composition bit. So yeah, my weight has gone down by 0.7 pounds. My BMI is down by 0.1. Body fat has gone down by 0.1%, and my subcutaneous fat has gone down by 0.1%. Visceral fat's the same. Muscle mass is down fractionally. My skeletal muscle percentage is up. Let me just push this door too, because this machine's spinning like mad. I was trying to film this earlier on, and I've been having to deal with solicitors. So it's now the middle of the afternoon, and I'm waiting for more phone calls. So I want to get this filmed as quickly as I can before, because I film on my phone. So if anyone rings on my phone, it's going to cut my recording off. So yeah, skeletal muscle is up slightly. My body water, my hydration is up a little bit. Basal metabolic rate is fractionally down. Metabolic age is the same. Protein's up a bit. Fat-free mass is down a bit. Bone mass is the same. So what we will do now is we can have a little look here at the body composition bit. It just shows where those things are on a little slidey scale for what is good, bad, whatever. So my weight, as you can see here, I'm in the little green zone, which means I'm now a nice healthy weight. My BMI is also in the green zone. Body fat, I'm so close to getting in the green zone, but I'm still in the red. Subcutaneous fat, I'm still classed as being in the high zone. Oh, my husband's just rang. Right, I don't know where I am anymore. Let me just restart this screen recording and we will try and catch up. Okay, so subcutaneous fat, oh my God, the stress and the drama, is in the high zone, as are my stress levels. Visceral fat is really good, almost excellent. Muscle mass is in the average zone, which is really good. Skeletal mass, it says, is on the low side. Body water is in the green zone, just. Basal metabolic rate is in the green zone and good. Oops, a daisy, what am I doing here? Metabolic age is still saying it's up. It's only a year over, so it's okay. Protein is good. Fat-free mass and bone mass is really good there as well. Okay, so what we will do is let's have a little look at the trends. This is what I use these scales for. I appreciate they're not 100% accurate because it's just a current running up through your foot, up your leg, down your other leg, and it just kind of like guesstimates it. But I'm looking for trends. It's a motivational tool, and it's just nice to see things moving in a certain direction. So just take it all with a pinch of salt. So what we'll have a little look here is we will have a little look at my complete readings for since the start of my journey, and we can look at how the graphs are looking here. So as you can see, my weight is on a really nice downward trend there. Yeah, the highest, it was actually 12.8, but for some reason it still registers it as 0.6. Currently down at 10 stone 2.6, averaging a monthly rate of £5.7, which is really good. You can kind of look at the most recent 3 months, you can see there, but just for now, I think at this stage of my journey, it's just good just to look at the bigger picture. BMI is following a nice downward trend as well, averaging about 0.9 down per month. Body fat as well is coming down, and it's actually started to see an increase in loss of body fat now, and that's probably now I'm slimmer, so any weight that I'm losing now is more fat as well. You know, I think it's just that's what's going to be, so it's probably why now just with a few pounds difference I'm feeling so much slimmer. But yeah, that's coming down nicely. I'm really pleased with that. Subcutaneous fat as well, obviously you can see a really lovely downward trend. Started off at 35.1%, now 30.8. Visceral fats, that's the fat around your organs, doing really well. Started off at 14, now down at 7. My muscle mass, so this is like my overall muscle, it has come down, which you're going to get on any weight loss journey. You can try and reduce this by obviously strength training, resistance training, and eating plenty of protein, things like that. So that's really important. However, if you look at my percentage of muscle, you can see there I am now up at 38.7, it says is the highest. I'm at 38.7. It did start off at 35%, so definitely getting there. Hydration, I'm becoming more and more hydrated as the months go by, which is really good. My basal metabolic rate this past month has started to increase again, although it did sort of reduce down a little bit today, like this week, but it's stopped dropping off. I want to try and keep that above 1300 if I can, and then just start to build that up. So obviously that's the amount of calories you burn just at rest. So the more calories you can burn at rest, the easier it's going to be to keep your weight off, because you're just burning more, you know, more of the calories that you're consuming. Metabolic age, I would like to get this to be the same age as my actual age. Protein's increasing there nicely. Fat-free mass has dropped off. Bone mass, I have got good healthy bones. I will be going for a DEXA scan, but now in all honesty it's going to be once I've moved, but I'm definitely interested in doing that. So let's pop back here to the home page, and I think really that's about it. It is going to be a super speedy one today just because I've got so much to do with the house, but I did want to touch base with you all and let you know how my weight loss had gone. There's my body fat target, still needing to get a little bit closer to that one, but it's fine. Let me turn this screen off. There we go. So sorry if it's just been a little bit higgledy-piggledy today, but the interesting thing, as I say, is I am eating a really good amount of calories. I've reduced my dose and I'm still losing weight. So I think if you are still on the weight loss part of your journey, what I would say to you is, number one, don't be scared about eating calories. Number two, don't be trying to rush up through the doses and thinking you need to be going more and more and more and hardly eating anything. Please just find a level where you can consume a really healthy amount of calories. This shows, I mean, I'm increasing my calories again, second week on the trot, increasing them on a lower dose to what I'd been on for the month before, and I'm still losing weight. So I think just be happy to accept small weight losses. If you're losing 4 pounds a week, believe me, most of that is muscle. It's not fat. It's going to be an awful lot of muscle. So just slow and steady. Listen to me, honestly, slow and steady. Just, I think I'm proof that you can have little tiny losses and you're still gonna lose weight and become slim. I'm in a size 10. I feel happy, healthy, strong. I have energy. You know, I feel great. What's the point of losing all this weight if you feel sluggish and dreadful and you just can't function and you're having headaches and feeling dizzy? You know, like, it's just not worth it, guys. So look after yourself, number one. Don't feel pressurized to move up the doses and just hang in there. Trust the process. I've not said that for ages. Trust the process and it will work. All right, then. I will see you next week. Hopefully. And hopefully next week it'll be a couple of days before I move. All fingers crossed. That'd be amazing if it was, but God, who knows? Just say a little prayer for me, guys. Have a fabulous week. I'm going to see you next week. I'm just going to shoot off right now. I've got so much to do, but thank you for watching. Thank you for all of your support. I hope you all have an incredible week. Please let me know how you've got on in the comments. I love reading how you're doing on your journey. I may well just give you like a little heart or something just to show you that I've read that. But honestly, I will get back to replying back to your comments just as soon as I can. But life is just a bit challenging at the minute. Okay, so take care. See you soon. Mwah! Bye for now.